Yo, we could run the game, man. It might cost you $1, man. I'm a cash out, man. I don't usually laugh.
Is like
Haha.
if you get the herpes,
Never that, fam.
with a
Or you could watch for the free.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Past the 45. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Up to the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on down.
for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And a massive hit.
So the bitch red.
Nah, fam.
Told me a motherfucker
Still able to get that first down.
in my white family.
I'm gonna come through and show you some love, dog.
Red on my brain.
Slow, they're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big
Shit.
And I'm gonna follow you back, fam.
Money goddamn blessed.
ducking the ball.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running back, motioning right. Escapes a defender. And he gets him around 6 there. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious.
Hey, the girl.
Who you play with, fam?
Get her.
He busts those tackles.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go.
First give it a game here to Chase Brown. Having gain up about a handful there. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Brown again. And he's
Me, they got them calls.
You can watch for the free.
I get mad.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Working quickly here. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. And it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bengals trying to add to their lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Here we go. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 21. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
11. Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hand off heading left to Brown. He has the 1st inside the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. McPherson at the point after. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now Allen off the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Extra point up and good. The Bills chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
11. 11 MP.
He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Throwing it just before halftime. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set. It's a 43-yard gain after 7 downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He breaks the tackle. And he drives this forward to the 6. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. The Bills tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. This has been a great game so far.
this half, you know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Man in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And if for those off, so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
We made him 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Trying to get set again. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go.
Running on 2nd and Moss. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Go.
Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better textbook tackle on this guy, right? Grab some clout and drive him to the ground with all you got.
11 Palmer.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals in range for a game-winning score. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Moss with another carry. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a 6-yard gain, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
11 MT.
No run with Moss. He'll make his way through for a pick of the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
11 MT. 11.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. As they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. And this won't be close. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now to throw. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. The Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Murray again. This is counter. And he'll take this to the 32. A gain of about 3.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Wilson's got it complete. Still fighting for more. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now Murray. Here's a diving catch right side. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Murray now to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion is Dortch. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Murray now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, Mayfield. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on top.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think in normal situations, most play calls would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
2nd down and 6 now. They'll try the left side with Connor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Cards post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Mayfield down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. Here's Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Mayfield looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, they go with Urban. Nifty move. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 37 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're
Together here, try to take that lead into intermission.
I would have to think that would be
Together here, try to take that lead into intermission.
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Got his man. It's Dortch. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Following the interception, Mayfield steps away to his left. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
On first and 10, here's Irving.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's second and 5 now from the 22.
Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Murray going to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out,
that's caught at the 25. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. To throw, it's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A run up the middle with Irving, and he stopped immediately there. Justin Jones there on the stop. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
A spike. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Second and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They run out of the gun with Irving. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming.
Yo, yeah, the Bucs, fam.
Players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Sterling Shepard from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Mayfield got a little cannon on him. I ain't gonna hold you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
To throw is Murray. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth.